Hey, it's Lee here. How you doing? Hey, I wanted to take just a minute and show you this Danny O'Day that I rescued from eBay a few weeks ago. I posted a couple of pictures on Facebook, but I thought I'd make a short video here and just show them to you on a video. Plus, I picked up another Danny that I'll show you in just a minute. So this is the first one that I got. It's just a stuffed body Danny. What I looked for when I was looking on eBay was a Danny that was intact with all of the clothing in good shape. The label on the jacket, the Jimmy Nelson's Danny O'Day, it's really nice on this one. Has the shoes, the pants. A lot of times you find these guys on eBay and they're missing, half of the clothing and whatnot. So the rubber band, obviously in the mouth, had rotted away a long time ago. So I sent him to my good friend Kevin Detweiler, who did the repair on him. And he did a really nice job. He always does. So he replaced the rubber band with a spring and then added a new pull string on the back. Kevin always does a double stringing on all of his upgrades and his figures. A nice ring on the back to work the mouth. So it's a really nice example of a 1960s Danny O'Day. And actually, Kevin used to make all of the beginner figures, Goldberger figures, that I sold from my ventriloquism101.com site for many, many, many years. So he's been doing this for a really long time. He also does all the beginner puppets for throwthings.com. You may have heard of those guys. And all of those Goldberger dolls on there in the three different models, the head stick, the moving eyes, and the raising eyebrows, Kevin does all of those. I asked him last week about how many of those he does this time of year, and he said between 55 and 60 a week during this time of the season. So he's keeping really busy doing these dolls. And like I said, he's been doing this for 30 years. He learned from his dad, Clinton, and he does a really nice job. So this is the first Danny that I saved from the dumpster, probably on eBay. And then about a week later, I came across another one that I wanted, and the main reason I wanted this one is because this is the Danny that I remember from the Christmas catalogs when I was a kid, with the bow tie and the tan suit. The first puppet that I got was a Jerry Mahoney, but I certainly remember this Danny O'Day in the Christmas catalog in the 1960s too. So this guy came to me as a stuffed body doll, again in really super nice condition, the tan suit, the nice label on the coat, complete, everything here. The mouth didn't work as usual, but I thought on this one I'd have Kevin go ahead and convert it over into a head stick Danny. So I sent him in, and that's exactly what he did. He did a head stick version of this Danny. And let me show you some of Kevin's work here, even on these really simple figures that he does. The head has a wooden stick on it, and then he has this really pretty ingenious little plastic trigger mechanism on here, which I really like. He came up with this about 15 years ago. And what's cool about it is, once you reach your hand in the back of the puppet, it's really easy to find the lever because your finger just goes right in between the slot there. And with the way this is designed, it's really easy to control the mouth. So it's makes it simple to do away with the click, click, click thing, because you can very easily figure out the tension on this thing just the way that it feels on your finger, and it's easy to work the mouth without it clicking. So did a really nice job on that. It's got a really nice ball for the socket thing. He repainted the hair on it for me, put a headlock on the bottom, which connects to the hook inside of the body. Just a really nice piece of work, even on this simple head. And then as far as the body goes, he's been doing this again for 30 plus years. It's a wooden body that is covered with foam and then felt on the outside, a wooden bottom on it with the hook for the headlock. And you probably can't see this from there, but in the neck is some felt around the hole so that you get a really quiet movement when you're turning the head around inside of the puppet. Really quiet. So really nice 1960s Danny O'Day, now with the head stick version. And so those are my two Dannys that I saved from who knows what fate. I can't do a falsetto voice for Danny, so he's not going to say anything, but I thought you might enjoy seeing these two new pieces for my collection. All right, we'll talk to you again. See ya.